I'm ready. I'm ready. Taylen, it's so good to see you. Coach Petrino said you were full go. Just how you feeling after that hit on that last play?
I'm good to go. I'm ready. I'm fortunate it wasn't nothing that will limit me for this next game. So I'm grateful.
What happened on that play? What kept you down?
It was like I had like whiplash and like my neck and head and stuff. So just like I said, grateful and scan like I did MRI and all that. So I'm good to go.
That's good news, Fernando. What does it mean to the team that Taylen's still hanging in there, still being a trooper?
It's the world, man. It means the world to us. I mean, you seen him last year fight through all that stuff and the stuff that he's doing again this year. As a player, it makes you just want to play that much harder when you see your quarterback taking that beating and just kind of fighting and just never making excuses, just going out there and continuing to compete.
What's practices been like these last
He
few
did me right.
days?
That's my old lineman right there. He did me right.
Yeah, he did. With the open date and all that. What have practices been like?
Can you say it again?
What practices have been like the last few days with the open date and all?
I mean, the same. Just really intentional, mentally on what we're doing, and of course, it feels good to get our legs back and get our body right, and getting some time off too. So it's been I'll say similar. Coach Petrino's been the same with real fiery and real intentional and real deliberate in everything he does.
Fernando, LSU held y'all down a little bit last year. What are you expecting from this defense this time around?
Yeah, the same thing, man. It's a rivalry game. We're playing for a trophy, and these games are won in the trenches. And I think for us to win, we got to be able to run the ball, stop the run, and they did a great job against us last year, and so I think that's just going to fire us up that much more to go out there this year and really put it on them and give the ball to Mike and let him do his thing.
Penalties became a big issue in that last game. How important is it to try to minimize those and keep those off the board as much as you can, Fernando?
Uh, we just got to play cleaner football and yeah, just play the game the right way, the way it needs to be played, and not just play smart.
All right. Taylen, your thoughts on the LSU defense and what you're expecting from that group?
Real physical, real aggressive group. What jumps out to the page to me is that all 11, run to the football and let's call it like gang tackle. And, we have to be in our P's and Q's and be real detailed in what we're doing and, trust the game plan and let it all, work out.
All right. My last question for the both of you is, what have y'all thought of the season Mike Washington has had?
I mean, honestly, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
The way he works and the way he comes to practice every single day, and when he first got here, he's really. I feel like he brings that mentality, real physical mentality, and he's a pro every single day. Whether he's banged up or whether he's feeling great, you're gonna get the same mic every
Yeah.
single day.
Taylor hit it right on the nose. You get the same Mike every day, works hard, very humble. You're not going to hear him boasting or, doing too much. He's going to come up to work and he's going to do his thing. And he's an awesome running back to have. And I'm glad to be blocking for him.
Gotcha. Hey, my colleague Matt Byrne was going to ask you guys about Quincy. He's writing something on Quincy this week, and it looks like he's off, so I apologize. I'm going to stay on just another minute. Fernando, have you gone up against Quincy? What do you think of his improvement from last year to this year?
Man, it's incredible. You kind of seen him take that step, that bowl game last year when, Landon kind of or Landon had declared that he was going to the draft and all that good stuff. And you just kind of seen that, like, that spark light up in him. And I think from there, I knew, he was going to have a breakout year. And I was lucky enough to work out with him all year in the weight room and just kind of see his mindset shift from, kind of that younger guy to like, what, I'm the dude now and I'm going to show the world why I'm one of the best DNs. And, you see it week in and week out, the way he gets off the ball and he gets to that quarterback. Scary thing, man. I'm glad to not be playing tackle anymore. And Corey and Ayers have to worry about him at practice. So he's a
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, Taylen, you've seen some 6'6" dudes like Quincy coming at you. What do you make of Quincy in that role? You know.
I'm glad I'm not live. I'm glad I'm not live in practice. That's what I would say. And like Junior said, just his maturity that he showed this year, and even he said he saw the mock drafts and everything, but he's still gonna pedal to the metal and keep his head down and work, constantly. And he's still, asking for coaching, and the coaches are coaching him hard, and he's practicing hard. And I would say he's when he gets to the to the game, y'all see what he does. He's a great ball player, and he has a great feel for the game.